Good evening. Good evening and welcome to the world premiere of the new film by Shekhar Kapur, What's Love Got to Do with It? My name is Cameron Bailey. I'm the CEO here at TIFF. I'm glad to see all of you here tonight and welcome back to the Toronto International Film Festival. We've missed you. We're glad you're back in numbers. I want to thank some of the people and the partners who make everything that we do at TIFF possible. Our lead and major sponsors, Bell, RBC, Bulgari, and Visa, for their continued support. Thank you also to our major supporters, the Government of Canada, the Government of Ontario, Telefilm Canada, and the City of Toronto. A reminder, you know we have something here called the People's Choice Award. That's the award you vote for. You decide on the most popular film in the festival. You can vote for the films of your choice by going online to tiff.net/vote. Big thanks to Studio Canal for bringing us this film, and also the wonderful people at Working Title. And it's great to have a brand new Shekhar Kapur film launching here at the festival. I first discovered his work, hard to believe, almost 30 years ago when Bandit Queen really just took the film world by storm. Terrific film. If you haven't seen Bandit Queen, seek it out. He later on directed Cate Blanchett in Elizabeth, which played at our festival in 1998 and went on to be nominated for 7 Academy Awards. In 2002, Kapur was back here in Toronto in this very theater for the world premiere of his film, The Four Feathers. And now Shekhar Kapur has come back to launch his latest film here. We were lucky enough to see it several weeks ago, and I really loved it because it's such a warm, romantic film and often a sort of very funny look at romance across cultures, which is something many of us experience. He's put together a terrific cast led by Lily James, Shazad Latif, the great Shabana Azmi, and Emma Thompson. Please join me in welcoming to the stage the director of What's Love Got to Do with It, Shekhar Kapur.
Wow, thank you very much, and so good to be back here. Can I be invited every year? Yeah. Because some of this film is being shot in Pakistan, I think I have to say this. I just want to give a big shout out to all of those that have donated to the flood relief in Pakistan. And all of those all over the world that continue to do that. And to remind myself that global warming, climate change does not know any boundaries. The same monsoon clouds that went over Pakistan and created havoc were heading towards India and to Bangladesh. So there is no international boundary that climate change will know. So I'll just say that to you and we'll get on to the film. Canada too is experiencing twice the amount of global warming anywhere else in the world. So be careful, let's all be cognizant, because it's not just a world problem, it's an individual problem. We all have to look after it, but thank you. Now, I have a list here of all the people that I have to invite, and nobody trusts me that I'll get them right in order. So let me introduce you to Shekhar. No. That's me. Okay. It is a rom-com, right? Okay. So, first of all, Shahid Khan, known much better as the very, very naughty boy, a producer and has been producing some amazing music. And he produced a song for us and has produced 2 songs actually for us. So may I have Naughty Boy. Guys, the very, very naughty boy. Amazing, amazing producer. And the composer, the background score, the man who has taken Western music and Eastern music and has created such fusion between the two, and you don't even realize when he's moving from one to the other, has made it an art, and that's what we needed for this film. Nitin Sawhney, huge. What is a family without a father? What is a family without a father that complains all the time? And what is a family without a, we all say, oh no, there he goes again, right? So the man who plays that father of this extended family, because this is a family drama, whatever people say, it's a beautiful family drama. So let me introduce you to the man who plays brilliantly the father, Jeff Mirza. And you know how sometimes a cameo will take away the whole film? Don't we all hate that? Don't we hate actors like that? They'll just walk into a film and say, my God, I remember that. And when I was first told about this actor, I didn't know him. I live in India. But then everybody said, you have Azmi Chaudhary in your film? Amazing, amazing. So why don't you meet Mo, the matchmaker? Azmi Chaudhary. Yeah, can you please advise him not to take away every film with two parts? Okay. There is this one person that yesterday told me that she can't come because she was down with dengue in Pakistan. And we said, no, we have to have you here. And you have no idea what she had to get through. From hospital to us today, the most beautiful, the most engaging, one of Pakistan's most amazing actors that I'm so lucky to be working with is Shazad Ali. Now, here's an actor that you all should know. I did my first film with her. I did Masoom with her. And thank you. And now, after all those years, we found ourselves working together again. And it was the same chemistry, the same ideas, the same looking forward to do something and push ourselves to find something that is beyond the normal into excellence. And who is more excellent than who? Shabana Azmi. And I started talking to this young actor. We were in the lockdown and we started to exchange text messages. I was up in the mountains in the Himalayas and she was in Rome or somewhere in Europe, and we got to know each other on WhatsApp. And ultimately we convinced her to do the film, and thank God for that. Thank God for some actors that find it within themselves. The very themes of the film exist inside their soul. And thank God for those actors that actually have the willingness to expose their souls and not afraid of it and have that courage. And that courage I found in this amazing Lily James. I'm going to give a shout out to two of our actors that are not here. Both of them couldn't come. Yeah, Emma Thompson and Shazad Latif. And if they ever see this, I think we should all say, we miss you. We miss you. Amazing, amazing. I mean, Emma Thompson, when I first met her, I said, I can't work with you. I'm such a fan. I'll just collapse. And she said, it's okay, collapse. I'll handle it. I'm a director too. So it was such a pleasure working with these two. And Shazad Latif, who you will see, he's going to be a big heartthrob. And I'm so unhappy he's not here. He's a man of his soul. I will tell you later about him. But let me introduce you to the executive producer of this film, who every time I was in trouble, I'd say, Lucas, help. And he said, no, you should do it this way. Lucas, nobody's letting me do it this way. Can you help? And then he would go. Because you always need somebody from the production team, from the producer side on your side. And on my side was the executive producer. Lucas, here you are. Lucas just got married, so let's give him a big applause. And sometimes you need a producer with a whip. Don't we all? Don't we all directors need somebody to say, okay, here are the banks of the river. You can flow as deep as you want in the river, but you cannot overflow the river. And she was there all the time. And we shot this film in the height of COVID. And there was this one producer who would not let us go. She would say, keep shooting, because you don't know if you're going to shoot tomorrow. And thank God you were there. Nikki Kentish-Barnes. She came without her whip. Okay, so now here are two men that I have worked with a lot. And every 1 year I said, do you have a film for me? They said, no, Shekhar, you're too independent. Yeah, we'll find something. Then finally, after Elizabeth, after Golden Age, I have worked with these two again, and it's such a pleasure to work with them. And right now outside are saying, so when's the next time? So you have to ask them. Tim Bevan, Eric Fellner. Working Title is the company they run. It's the biggest production company, the most influential company in Europe, and they have changed the face. They are what they call the rom-com was born with Working Title, with these two. And when they came to me and said, you don't do rom-coms, Shekhar. I said, watch me. I said, all right. So there was a lady that called me, and I said, I know your name. And she said, yeah, I'm Jemima Khan. I said, I know you, we've met before. And she said, there's a script I've written, it's a rom-com. I said, I don't do rom-coms. And she said, read it. And they persuaded me to read it, and I read that script. And in that script, structured within a rom-com, I found such yearning, such longing, such ability to look for love, and such ability to look for intimacy. And I said, I have to do this. And so now the shoe was on the other foot. Everybody's saying, can you do a rom-com? Of course I can do a rom-com. Just give me the script. So Jemima, she worked 10 years. Just to tell you, a director's job is easy. Jemima worked 10 years to get this film done. So a big congratulations to you, Jemima. Can I get Jemima to come and say hello? Is that it? Yes? Jemima?
Thought I wasn't going to come and say hello. Shekhar, always the director. We listen to him.
Yes, true, as it should be.
What would you like me to say?
Hello.
Thank you so much, everybody, coming tonight to watch our film. This is my first time at TIFF, first time in Toronto, and I really, really hope you enjoy it.
Yes. Okay. I think that you're here to see a film, right? So we better get off the stage. But thank you very much for coming. Thank you, TIFF. It's the most beautiful festival in the world. Yeah, it's the festival in the world that actually celebrates diversity. Yeah. Who? Yeah, okay. Thank you.
I am Beth Jansen. I am the Chief Operating Officer of TIFF, and I'm thrilled to be able to welcome the cast and crew of the movie. Come on out. That's wonderful. Why don't we take a seat? Here's Shabana. This is your microphone, Shabana. So, a very, very well-deserved standing ovation. I think, this film is just completely delightful and surprising. And I guess I would love to start with a question to you, Shekhar, because it's, you know, it's a bit of a different film for you, as you mentioned at the top. And so I'm just wondering what drew you to, you know, rom-com and this film at this moment.
It wasn't the rom-com idea. I was just kept lying to everybody and said, oh, you can do it. Yeah, I can do a rom-com, I can do it. It was the inherent quality of humanity. That's what drew me. And if I could go in and find a way to extract that humanity first from myself, and then fall in love with all my actors, and then extract it from them, and if we could all fall in love while we were making the film, what you see there is not constructed. It's all of us being in love. I'm being very honest. That's how great, well, I'm not going to say great movies, but that's how real emotion works, when everybody in the set is in a circle of love and trust. And that's what happened, because we all believed.
Jemima, I would love to ask the same question of you, you know, as a you know, a journalist and, you know, someone who's been focused so much on documentary and nonfiction. What, you know, what inspired you to write this?
Well, look, as everyone knows, films are multiple visions and a collaboration, but I can say at the very, very beginning, it started as a result of my 10 years living in Pakistan, from the ages of 20 to 30. And I think I really wanted, my intention was to write something that was a celebration of all things Pakistani, a kind of love letter to my old friend Pakistan. I know that Toronto's got a big Asian community. I'm hoping that we've got some Indians and Pakistanis in tonight. Pakistan's in Nevada. I hope you all enjoyed it. Yeah.
Yes, I know they did. They did, definitely. Shabana, it's such an honor to have you here on the stage, and I'm just interested. I wanted to ask you a bit of a maybe a bit of a fun question, which is that I believe the last time that you worked with Shekhar was 40 years ago, almost.
You didn't have to say that. You know, you could have said a long time ago, but not necessarily 40 years
yeah,
ago.
it wasn't. 14. 14.
Yeah,
I said 14.
better.
Yeah.
14.
Yeah.
1-4.
So how has he changed as a director?
You know,
Be careful.
He loves his actors. He loves his actors and he inspires them and he gives them so much confidence. And basically, I think he does what a director is supposed to do best, which is inspire all the cast and everybody else in the crew. But I was really happy to see that after such a long time, I could connect instantly with Shekhar, instantly. So very quickly in the film, I felt we were on the same side, and that helped a lot.
That's wonderful. Lily, I wanted to ask you about working on this film and working with Shekhar. You've had so many, you've worked with so many interesting directors over your career. How was this different?
Well, it's just, this has honestly from start to finish been the most amazing, enriching experience. And Shazad, who can't be here tonight, who's amazing. He's one of my oldest, greatest friends. So I got the script in lockdown and I immediately fell in love with the script that Jemima wrote, and I was laughing, and it celebrates love and family and an exploration of that in all the different ways. And I was like, oh my God, imagine if you could make that and do that, and we can't even see our friends right now. And then it happened, and working with Shekhar was just incredible. We, as he said, like the first time we started talking, we went so deep on this character, and he really pushed and forced me to be brave and to really explore what it is to be my age and falling in love and trying to have a career and trying to get it right. And it felt a very true, deep connection very quickly. As Shabana said, he loves his actors and gives us such freedom. And it was really special.
Can I say something to that? That last scene that you saw, that last time when they kissed and they wouldn't and then they did kiss, all I remember for that scene is they were sitting there and I said, breathe. Just breathe and listen to each other breathing. And then my AD said, so when do I say action? I said, you don't. He said, how do you know that they'll start? I said, the universe will tell them, I promise you. Just let them breathe. And then suddenly, like a wave, a gentle wave, they started. And they went forward, and they went forward, and they went forward. And at the end of it, all of us in the set were in tears, complete tears. And I didn't say action. So that's how that scene is done.
Yeah, it's really beautiful, and you can tell that that spirit is, that freedom is throughout the film. I guess I just wanted to ask Jeff and Asim, there's a lot of comedy that it does feel, like it wasn't necessarily scripted and that it was,
Yeah, there was a lot of improv in there, and particularly with Mo, with the matrimonial scene. No dogs. And that was a lot of fun, wasn't it?
Yeah, I mean, as you can see, I'm only in 2 scenes. Quality over quantity, guys. All right? No, to be honest, it's great just being part of this project, and it's a beautiful, very important film, I think. And working with Shekhar, an absolute legend, and everyone in the cast. But how I got the job is very interesting. Jemima slid in my DMs. And she was like, oh my God, I love you. My sons will think I'm the coolest mom in the world if you're in my movie. She's like, just pick a role, what do you want? So, and Jemima Khan, I'm a British Pakistani boy. Let's get this straight. This woman here is a legend. In the Pakistani community, right?
Jemima Zindabad.
She is our Princess Diana. I've won BAFTAs, Emmys. My dad didn't give a shit. When he found out I was working with Jemima Khan, he was like, what? Jemima? So, no, thank you for letting me be part of this film, and I appreciate it. And congratulations.
By the way, can I just ask, did everyone enjoy the Nani John character in there, the lady? Because that lady happens to be my mum in real life. And can we just applaud so if it's on tape somewhere she'll hear? So, Mum, that's for you. That's for you. As Shabana said in the script, there's nothing better than the mother's love. Is that right?
So beautiful.
Yeah. Paradise lies at the feet of the mother. Okay.
By the way, his mother, did you say this? I couldn't properly hear. But did you say that your mother had never ever acted before, and how she ended up in the film?
Please tell them how she got the
Well,
role.
it's quite crucial that. We lost our original Nani Jan actress 4 days before we were meant to start shooting.
Did she die? No, sorry. Sorry, that sounded dramatic. She died?
No,
Oh,
she didn't.
shit.
It was
Okay.
COVID, but her family didn't want to take the risk of her being an aged person on set. Thanks. Anyway, in a panic, because we were a bit too scared to tell Studio Canal we'd lost a key member of the cast 4 days before shooting, I emailed various cast members and said, help, do you know an actress who could play the grandmother figure who's in her 80s and quick? And Jeff immediately came back and said, I know just the person. He didn't say, it's my mum. He also didn't say, she's never been in a film before. Anyway, such was our desperation, we went, great. See her on set. And she was, I think we'd all agree, a sensation.
I'm sure she would have loved to have been here today because she would have loved this, but she didn't come because she's a complete diva at the moment.
Yeah, she would only come first class, and there wasn't first class on Air Canada.
Wow, okay. This
Wasn't.
is great. We're writing a whole new movie here right now. Well, thank you so much. I don't know if there's anything, we do have to wrap up, but I don't know if there's anything that Shekhar or Jemima would like to say in final words.
On behalf of everybody, I'd like to say thank you so much for the standing ovation.
Yeah.
It was so... Love you, Toronto. Love you, TIFF.
Love you. Oh, this time again.
Thank you.
Thank you.
That's it. Thank you so much. Thank you. Yeah.